या हाय गाइस, दिस इज द गोविंद सोनी। सो आज हम बात करने वाले हैं कुछ प्रोजेक्ट सेटिंग के बारे में इन पीवीसिस्ट। सो आज हम देखते हैं कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट प्रोजेक्ट सेटिंग्स कि बिफोर डिज़ाइनिंग और बिफोर सिमुलेशन हमें क्या इंपॉर्टेंट प्रोजेक्ट सेटिंग्स करनी होती है फॉर परफेक्ट सिमुलेशन। सो नाउ यू कैन सी हियर दिस इज द पीवीसिस्ट विंडो एंड क्लिक ऑन द प्रोजेक्ट सेटिंग. So now you can see here this is the project setting, albedo, design conditions, other limitation and preference. The albedo and design condition, these are the two important things which we need to do perfectly for design PVSys and for perfect simulation. So first is the albedo. So now you can see here this is the albedo and value of albedo. The albedo values vary from 0 to 1. So आप देख सकते हैं कि albedo की वैल्यू अर्बन सिचुएशन के लिए 0.14 to 0.22 है, ग्रास के लिए 0.15 टू 0.25 है, फ्रेश ग्रास के लिए 0.26, फ्रेश स्नो के लिए 0.82. सो नाउ यू कैन सी हियर जो मिनिमम वैल्यू है which is 0.08 and maximum value है 0.82. So I will explain you by taking an example. सो अब हम यहाँ देख सकते हैं मीन्स अगर हमारा प्लेन मीन्स अगर हमारी रूफ ब्लैक है, मतलब डार्क ऑब्जेक्ट है, जहाँ पे हम अगर सोलर का प्लांट लगा रहे हैं जिस भी रूफ के ऊपर या ग्राउंड के ऊपर, अगर वो ग्राउंड डार्क है या फिर वो रूफ आपकी डार्क है तो आपका जो लाइट होगा वो कम्प्लीटली एब्जॉर्ब होगा. सेम अगर आपका प्लेन या रूफ या आपका ग्राउंड जहाँ पे आपका सोलर पावर प्रोजेक्ट लग रहा है वो अगर लाइट है तो आपका जो लाइट है वो कम्प्लीटली रिफ्रैक्ट हो जाएगा, मतलब एब्जॉर्ब नहीं होगा. इट्स मीन अगर आपका प्लेन डार्क है तो आपकी जो एल्बिडो की वैल्यू है वो होगी 0. सो यहाँ से हम देख सकते हैं कि हमारा अगर ग्रास है, ग्रास का कलर डार्क होता है तो उसकी वैल्यू बहुत कम होती है 0.15 टू 0.25. मतलब अगर मैं 100% मानूँ तो उसका सिर्फ 15% रिफ्लेक्शन में जाएगा और बचा हुआ 85% आपका यूज होगा. फ्रेश ग्रास है तो वो 0.26 मतलब 26% आपका रिफ्लेक्शन में चला जाएगा. सेम अगर ये फ्रेश स्नो है मतलब वाइट है एकदम हमारा प्लेन या हमारा ग्राउंड जो सोलर प्लेन के नीचे है तो हमारा 82% रेडिएशन रिफ्लेक्शन में जाएगा और उसका बचा हुआ 100 अमाउंट में से कुछ परसेंटेज आपका यूटिलाइज होगा. सो ना यू कैन सी हियर द वैल्यू ऑफ द एल्बिडो. सो अब आपको जब भी सोलर प्लांट लगाना है तो आपको अपना जो प्लेन है, जो ग्राउंड है, उसका एल्बिडो परफेक्टली देखना पड़ेगा अकॉर्डिंग टू द कलर या अकॉर्डिंग टू द यूजुअल वैल्यू ऑफ एल्बिडोज. अगर आप ग्रास पे आपका जो ग्राउंड है वो ग्रास का है या फ्रेश ग्रास है या वेट स्नो है तो इतना परसेंटेज आपका रिफ्लेक्शन में जाएगा विच इज़ नॉट यूटिलाइज. या आप अच्छे से समझिए कि फ्रेश स्नो है मतलब 82% आप रेडिएशन का यूटिलाइज नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. वही ग्रास है तो सिर्फ 15% रिफ्लेक्शन में जा रहा है, बाकी 85% आपका यूटिलाइज हो रहा है. सो नाउ यू कैन सेट दी value of albedo as per your site condition. So you can understand by this picture also. So in that case you can see here this is the snow and ice covered water. So 90% radiation is reflected back and 10% is absorbed. And now you can see water without snow and ice, only 6% is reflected and 94% is absorbed. Another you can see here also albedo values for earth surface. This is in percentage from 0 to 100%. In case of water only 1% is reflection. In case of forest only 10% is reflection, 90% is used. In case of sand, now you can see here in case of snow and ice, cloud, fresh snow, you can see in case of fresh snow 85% is reflected, only 15% is used. So choose your albedo values as per your site condition and choose your site condition perfectly where the albedo's values is very low. So our second project setting is design condition. So now you can see here we set the temperature setting, but before that we should know the voltage is always inversely proportional to the temperature, because we know that when the temperature is increased voltage will decrease in summer, and in winter temperature is decrease and voltage is increase. So first case is lower temperature for absolute voltage limit. So these temperature setting is always vary with respect to the location. Means it vary for different for Delhi location, it will be different for Jaipur location, it will be different for Himachal, for South. So these condition is always vary. I will show you by taking an example. Now you can see here this is the weather condition for Delhi location, New Delhi monthly climate average. So now you can see here this is the maximum minimum average temperature. So our first condition is lower temperature for absolute voltage limit, means आपका सबसे lower temperature क्या रहेगा या क्या जाएगा, तो वो हम देख सकते हैं यहाँ से कि मेरा जो लोअर टेम्परेचर है दिल्ली के अंदर, मिनिमम टेम्परेचर यहाँ पे आपको बता रहा है 6 डिग्री. And in 2011, now you can see here this is the minimum temperature 6 degree in 2012, 7 degree in 2013, 8 degree in 2014, 8 degree in 2015, and 10 degree in 2016. So we will take an average minimum temperature, so I can put it here 5 degree. Okay, same if you want to check for Himachal Pradesh. Now you can see here the value. This is the 5 degree, this is the 5 degree, this is the 5, this is the 7, this is the 7, and this is the 10. Same I can check for South Karnataka. So this is the Karnataka location. Now you can see here the average temperature for Karnataka. Now you can see here the minimum temperature is 15 degree. 15 degree in 2013, this is the 16 degree, this is the 15, and now this is the 16, this is the 17, this is the 16, this is the 17. So you should always know when you design a site with respect to the location, the values always change. Our second is winter operating temperature for Vmax design. This is the average temperature, means what will be the value would be minimum in winter. We can choose it 15 degree or we can design it 20 degree. This is the normal average value of the temperature which is come in winter. And third one is the usual operating temperature under 1000 watt per meter square. This is the values come in between from in between 40 to 50. This is the usual operating value, means we can say 42 43. This is the normal temperature we can face, and this is the summer operating temperature for MP minimum design. We can decide in between 50 to 60 because this is the worth condition where I can design, because we know that our VOC value of the module is 45 volt. So when I can design it for worth condition, means I can design it for 60. So value of VOC may be increased from 45 volt to 48 volt. So this is the worth condition, and the values come between 50 to 60, and these values always come in between 40 to 50. This is the normal operating value, normal operating temperature in summer, and this is the winter average operating temperature. This is the winter average operating temperature you can get from the Metronome data. Click on the Metronome, come on geographical site. So now you can click on India. Okay, now click on this site. So you can you can get the average value by taking the value of September, October, November, December, and January by taking the average, and you can put it here, and the values come in between 20 to 21 degrees centigrade in winter. The values which I have entered, which is for the Delhi location, but if we design the site for Himachal location or for Karnataka location, these values is vary. I will show you for the Himachal location. Now you can see here the minimum value of temperature is 5 degree, but the maximum value in summer is 39 degree. Okay, so in that case, when you design for summer, the value is 50 degree worth condition and usual operating temperature is 35 degree. So same for if you design for Karnataka, your minimum value of temperature is start from 15 degree. So for Karnataka you can design it for 15 degree, or you can put for 10 degree, and your maximum temperature is 36 degree in summer. So your worst case is 50 degree, and your usual operating temperature is 36 to 38 degree, and your winter temperature you can design. Now we can see here our winter minimum temperature, I can see 20 around 21 degree. So I can put it here 21 degree. So these condition is always vary as per the site condition. So our another one setting is array maximum voltage, which is as per the IEC and which is as per the UL, but our system design for up to 1000 volt DC, so we follow always IEC code. What is the MUVOC value? The value is always choose as per the specification given in the pan file of the module. I can show you what is the value. Click on the system, click on module, click on the module and choose open. So you can see here there is the model parameters, and the value of MUVOC is minus 137 millivolt per degree centigrade. Means if we divide by 1000, the value is 0.137 volt per degree centigrade. Means 0.137 minus means 0.137 degradation in voltage per degree centigrade. So this value is always as per the pan file of the module. Okay, now the another one is limit overload loss for designing. This is the overloading loss factor. The default value designed by the PV is 3%, but we can change as per our the design condition. Let's suppose I had designed it for 1%. So I have put 1%. I will show you the effect of 1% by taking an example. See here, I have considered limit overload loss factor for designing is 1%. Okay, now click on the system. Now you can see here, if I have designed the 1000 kilowatt solar power plant, and I have considered the module 330 watt peak and inverter is 1000 kilowatt, number of inverter is 1. Now you can see here the string configuration and number of string, and now you can see here the overload loss 0.0%, and there is no any kind of loading 1.0. Means we have designed 1:1 DC AC ratio. When I have changed it to 1100, means I have do the overloading of 100 kilowatt. So now you can see there is no variation in the overload factor. Okay, now I will change this 1200. So now you can see here the value of overload is 0.1% and the ratio is 1.2%. Means we have put 20% overloading on 1000 watt kilowatt solar power project. When I have changed the values, uh, 1.3 megawatt, now you can see here, uh, change the inverter 1. So now you can see here the overload loss factor is 0.8% and the color is changed yellow. And now see here the P nominal ratio is 1.3%. Means we have put 30% overloading, and the error shown inverter power is slightly undersized. Okay, let's suppose we have changed to value 1400. So now you can see here, put the value of inverter 1. Now you can see the color is red. Means the error is the overload loss is 2%, but we have considered 1% in our design, and the error is inverter power is strongly undersized. Consider increase overload loss limit in project setting. Means we have fixed the value is 1%. Means we cannot overload the inverter. We cannot consider overload loss factor more than 1%. Means the PV system is not considering the overloading loss factor more than 1%, and this not execute the simulation. So now you can see here the effect of the overloading factor. If I will change the value to 2%, we will check what will happen. Click on the system. Now you can see here, this is the yellow because we have design overload loss factor is 2% and the error is normally inverter power is slightly underside. If I will change the value, I will check what will happen. So change the value of inverter 1. Now you can see here the color is red and the overload loss is 2.7% and P nominal ratio is 1.45, means we have put 45% overloading and the error is inverter power is strongly undersized. Consider to increase overload loss factor limit in project setting. So uh, then I will change it to 3%. What will happen? I can see here again, this is the allow, means now you can see here the color is yellow and this is the allow, and the error is this is shown overload loss is 2.7% and P nominal ratio is 1.45%. This is the 45% overloading. Now you can see here this is the effect of uh, percentage overload loss for designing. So one thing also I want to discuss with you related to the temperature. What is the impact of temperature on voltage? Because we know that the voltage and temperature both are inversely proportional to each other. So now you can see here the lower temperature is minus 10 degree and summer operating temperature for VMP minimum design is 60 degree. These are the our condition which we have set in this design condition. So I will show you what is the impact. Click on the system. Now you can see here at 60 degree the voltage is 32.1 volt, and when the temperature is minimum negative the VOC value is 51.2 volt. Click on the open and now you can see here the VOC of module is 45.83, and now you can see here when the temperature is decreased the value of VOC is increased from 45 to 51. And again you can see here the value of VMP is 37.70. When the temperature is increased the value is decreased from 37 to 32.1 volt. Also you can see here the impact on the operating condition. At 60 degree we have got 609 volt. When you multiply 19 by 32 at 60 degree you will get this value 609 volt. When you multiply 51 by 19 at minus 10 degree you get this value 973. So you should always remember this value will not be cross the 1000 volt because we have our system design voltage is 1000 volt, and this is the 20 degree average winter temperature where we will get the value of 731 volt when all modules are connected in series. 19 modules are connected in series. So these are the impact of this is the impact of temperature on our system voltage. So another one is your transposition model for this project. There is two type of transposition: haze model and Priest model. You should always design the PVCs in haze model because in this model we will get the robust and accurate result. And if you design the PVCs report in Priest model, then you will get the error in your simulation from 1.1 to 2%. So you should always design your PVCs in haze model. Another one is other limitation. This is not necessary. You should always consider default values here. Okay, so another one is preference. So now you can see here this is the project site mutual default maximum search area 10 kilometer. It means if you don't have the latitude longitude of the location where you want to install the solar power plant, then PVFist or automatically get the latitude longitude in 10-kilometer area of this location. So these are the settings which is necessary for your project design, for your simulation. So in these settings the albedo and design condition is must. So thank you. So in our next lecture we will discuss about the project designation and orientation.